Where's the one you have written today? For this train. Where's the one? Where's the one for today? Well, no means of ID. No means of ID. Eh? Ah, you are selling tickets. Eh? Where is the supervisor here? Where's your head? Who is your head here? Where's your head here? Where is he? He's collecting money from people outside, David. He's collecting money from people outside. What is he doing outside? Call the person.
Supposed to be here.
We have provided lists, provided information that will be provided. Okay? Is it government that is doing this for now? Ordinary, simple instruction.
Good morning, sir.
Victor. You know your work. Is it, how many times have I come here to tell you to do this? What is this? What is this how we tell you to sell a ticket? Talk now. If people don't have shame, I have shame, eh? So why are you not why are you selling tickets without correct information? Apart from trying to cheat. Somebody without ID don't sell tickets. But you people, because you want to go and sell black market. What do you supposed to provide? I've been here more than 10 times, it's repeating the same thing. What are your problems? What are your problems? Talk. You are here, this is your daily post. Which one? It's not 950 yet.
Yeah, they're supposed to have by 950. So we are still having a problem in the land. So that's why we are calling this right now to find a solution for that.
Because who is affected? It's also there.
Yes, sir.
What is the business here?
Oh, the station manager.
No, there should be there's somebody who monitor the ticket. I mean, what do you call them? Yes, CPB. Where is the person? So what do you supervise? The other day that I come here and time for train to depart, I don't ask for this. So how do they enter the train to tie their So even when you are saying you are placing probe, it's ID you use to track them. If somebody by chance, or what level are you? What is your level? What is your grade?
What's your grade level?
Your grade level.
Level 9. You are this head of this place. So this is how we said they should be selling tickets. Are you doing social distance here now? Are you doing social distance? What has social distance got to do with getting somebody a ticket number? Before you buy tickets, your name must be on the list. How do you sell your ticket without first registering his name?
Because of the ticket and seat number.
Somebody should put his particulars down before you give him ticket, because it's not your duty to write.
Before you write it, you will come to show his ID card and so on, so that
the person will write, put his particulars. So you call the person's name. You check his ID card to check whether I can respond before you give him the hit or her.
No, sir. They will join line outside. Then they will take it.
This list is supposed to be prepared.
When they come inside, they will write their names. It's when you buy your ticket. Listen. What the guy is saying.
This is what
we have been doing is wrong.
You call the name, they bring ID card, you give them ticket. And when before they board the train, the ID number here must correspond with the ID number on the ticket. Is that not what we said? But because you want to keep the ticket and go outside and sell at a higher rate, you don't follow the orderliness.
That's 54. How many are you supposed to sell?
56.
Is this business class too? Is this business class too?
How will you know? It's not written on the head, it's not written anywhere.
That means you enter into Kubwa Porch. You enter into Kubwa Porch there. 52, 53,
54 already, yes. 57, 27.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. You enter into Kubwa Porch. They enter into Kubwa Porch. The sole part of
every morning, you are the head. It's your responsibility every morning. If this is first class, write first class. Write the train.
Now you need to.
6:30, if the train is supposed to go by 9:50. By at least 8:30, you have written all these things. If people start arriving, drop it outside with a stool. Let them write their name. Write their name. Use that name that we used to.
all the information is
your address. We have the same address. There are 4 of them.
Okay, sir.
We used to carry 8, but now because of the social distance,
It's not ticket for people out of 5,000. And the belief of everybody that you are holding it so that
the tickets for 9:50 a.m. train has been finished. Please kindly wait for.
payment will start. Before December, every other kind of infrastructure to ensure
But I
that.
think so far so good. So far so good. We're impressed with what is happening.
Thank you.
But there is room for improvement.
So we will get that. That the government has approved that. But also the COVID came and put a gap in the process. There was a time nobody could talk to anybody.
Yeah. And then the health and safety component too is also good. I'm saying this because I understand that within the train, because I've not embarked on the train since the COVID period. But I do understand that there is spacing, more spacing, which is good because my wife and friends have also taken the train. But the waiting area, I think we can improve on it so that we can space, and then open the windows because of avoid air conditioner because AC is discouraged in crowded environments.
Zam ciro point clip din.
This light for some it doesn't meet.
Ya ciro point clip din. An tura.
What you need to do is one.
Ya dai ciro.
And I happen to be in Abuja for the retreat and also a FEC meeting. And there's no day where I will be in Abuja without coming to see what is happening at the train station. That's what brought me here, at least to try and see how we can curb this ticket racketeering that people complain about. So I came in here unnoticed, and I'll grant we should just educate our people to be law-abiding and do the right thing.
Okay,
It's not a one-man thing that can solve this problem. No, so see, I don't want to be so derogative and say, we try and educate our people. We have changed men here, and they still seem to be doing the same thing, which means they require reorientation. And I don't want to say to discipline, because discipline is either positive or negative. We try and plan and see how we can make it better, both on our staff side and our customer side. Because there's a limit the staff can press. As a person, I try to adhere to social distancing in order to save my life. See, that's when I was talking to the travelers, because they're supposed to maintain that social distancing. We have done the marking. I think when I leave here, I will call my staff, and when the train departs, I will call my staff and ensure I caution them and tell them the way to go about it and know what is their problem, that they could not enforce the social distancing. You see the policemen, the Civil Defense Corps, and the health and safety people. So I would want to know what is their problem that they cannot control. Because you just need to tell them that when we came and said social distancing, see, everybody was adjusting, which means we require our men to be on top of their job. And we don't expect the director and MDs to be here, otherwise the work will suffer. So I'm going to sing it to those that are managing here to do their work.
Okay, so what about the issue of e-ticketing?
No, the e-ticketing installation has commenced. They are providing Starbucks in the stations. They are doing the one that's possible to be done now. With the last meeting we had with the concessionaire, it's promising us before the end of the month, the first stage of people being able to buy tickets online will start, while we are with the physical infrastructure that they are going to put in place. So we are working hard and we are pressing him. And so far so good. We think by month ending, we should be able to do the ticketing platform will be alive. We still stand by that in the sense that we have done our programming based on 7 return trips, making 14 trips a day, 7 up and 7 down. We are doing the 4 trip up, 4 trip down, except Wednesday that we leave for track maintenance, that we have 2 up and 2 down. Coaches have arrived. The diesel multiple units are heavier. They're about 150 tons and require special vehicle to move them. We've succeeded in moving the locomotive 2 to Abuja, and we have also moved 2 to Agbo. We hope by this weekend the 2 motor cars for the DMUs will start their journey, and it takes 2 weeks to get here. We hope in November everything will be in place and the 7 return trips, making 14 trips a day, will start. That's when we get near the hourly train. Because train scheduling is not an easy thing. So because if you don't do it well, it can lead to accident. So it's not what you tamper with every time. We have done the 14 trips a day timetable and scheduling. We don't want to interfere, because if you change it and say, okay, go and do 10, go and do 12, it would take another thing for people to adjust, and we don't want to confuse people by saying 2 weeks time you do 10, another time you do 14. So we launch the 14 trips a day and just continue with that. So Nigerians should be patient with us. Before the first week of November, we'll get there. We are the technical people behind the scene, and thank God the government is supporting us full blast, and we can't afford to disappoint them. With the appointment, I think I'll be re-energized. I've trying to do more than what I've been doing before, because I can't afford to betray the trust that has been given, mounted on me by the president, especially the minister. I think I will work. If I was doing 100 before, I will do 150 to make them have faith in human being. I know we can walk and get to the promised land by our selflessness. That's the only thing we can do. Not if you are selfish, you cannot get the result. We have to look open-heartedly, work open-heartedly, and the blessing will definitely come. God is the Almighty, and He will bless at the way you walk. I think that is the way to go about it. I will try and try to do those mistakes I've made. I'll try and correct them now, and assure Nigeria we are working for Nigeria, and we are not working for ourselves. Especially the train operations and train service is service to the people. So we ensure that the people enjoy what government has spent money, and ensure that we maintain the assets that government has spent billions of dollars to put in place.
Yeah, I came in here some few minutes past 9 to take the train to Kaduna from Idu to Rigasa, Kaduna. It was supposed to leave by 9:50. That's 10 minutes to 10. But this is about 30 minutes past 10, and we are still here. That there is a technical issue. Although honestly, this is my first experience here. Since I've been coming in here, the train always leaves on time, except for today. Yeah, like I said, always when I come in here, I try to come some time before the train leaves, and I have always gotten my ticket each time I come to the train station in Idu or in Rigasa in Kaduna. So the ticket sale is pretty, it flows well, yeah. Although I have heard people say that there were days they come in here and they were unable to get a ticket, yeah. But personally, from experience, I think the ticket sale is smooth. Yeah, there was a check on temperature, there was a sanitizer usage, and there was check to make sure that I was wearing my face mask. At the entrance we came to, somebody was there to escort me to come in, but he wasn't having a face mask, so they asked him to go back. I had to come in alone. But actually inside you could see how we are sitting down. There's no any physical distance here, so we can actually do whatever we want. People are just sitting down the way. So, but there was check. There was temperature check, there was mask check, and all these checks were. As regards the COVID-19, I don't know. Honestly, we have big population, people coming here to board the train. Except if we are going to have a bigger space, more train moving, because in the train also there is social distance maintained inside the train, so people don't sit too. So the only way out is to have bigger space. Like most of us are standing here, as you can see, bigger space so that people can maintain this physical distance for now. That's the only solution, but I don't see it happening. Yeah.